Hi everyone. How are you? Ugh, I don't like how I look in this picture, but my hair is just really big today and I have gray coming back. Boo. Anyway, hi guys. My name is Tracy. And I just had an idea for impromptu video. So it's probably not going to be long, but I always say that and then it ends up being like, 20 minutes. So, anyway, how are you guys doing? How are you feeling? Are you sleeping better? For everybody who's had issues with what's going on with the shift, the event, whatever you want to call it. I've had issues sleeping, like usual. Once in a while I'll get a good night's sleep, even though I have to get up a couple times to go to the bathroom. And then I would say probably 4 or 5 nights out of a week, I don't sleep well. I toss and turn, and I go to bed and I'm exhausted. I'm like sleepy, ready to sleep, and as soon as I get in bed, my mind starts going. And that's like the worst because once your brain starts going, it's like I can't shut it off. And I start thinking and thinking and thinking, and it drives me crazy. And then pretty soon I can't sleep. And I find that I sleep the best in the early morning, like 5 to 6:30. I sleep like the best, probably from exhaustion and falling asleep. I am in the most beautiful place right now. Not the most beautiful place that I've ever been to, but it's really nice today. I'm in the country and it's just beautiful. So, man, some stuff's been going on. Like everybody, I've gone through like hurting my back, which I've always had issues since 2012 with my back right hip. If I sit too long, it just drives me nuts. It's just this dull, annoying ache. But I lifted too heavy while I was moving, and I pulled my back. A couple days later, I was trying on clothes with my daughter, and I severely pulled my back out. And I couldn't even dress myself. I had to lay on the bed and get my clothes on. It was horrible. Since then, I've gone to a chiropractor. It's a deal. The joint, the joint's kind of funny. Someone mentioned one time when I said the joint, they thought it was like a marijuana place. I'm like, no. Anyway, side little private joke there between someone and me. Anyway, they probably won't watch this anyway. But anyway, I went to a really nice chiropractor. At the joint, they have a deal, you pay, I think it's $30 the first time, and then for a month, which is one visit a week, it is $60. So you're saving, a good amount by doing that, and it's a minimum of 2 months. So I didn't really have a choice. I was in desperate need of an adjustment. And I know that chiropractors, they're okay, but there are so many better options. But that was my only option right now. So I feel a lot better. But I still have that thing in my back where I can't sit long. So I'm kind of an antsy type of person anyway. Anyway, for all who asked and sent their wonderful thoughts and prayers to my mom, she had a stroke about a month ago, and she's doing a lot better. She's busting her ass every day. She has therapy, like 15 visits a week. That's a lot for an older lady. I won't give her age away, but wow, look at that. So this is what stress does. Anyway, so about the shift, I just wanted to touch base with you and see if y'all were having any kind of weird things happening. I bought Magenta Pixies on her channel. She has these 2 books, Master of the Matrix and something else, and then the last one is Emerald something. Anyway, for the longest time, I kind of wanted the books, and I watched her videos for probably 8 months, 10 months, almost a year. I'm not sure exactly when I was turned on to her, but oh my gosh, if you guys are interested in learning how to control your matrix, your world, I would severely suggest, I'm not telling you to do it. For me, it was amazing. And I'm not much of a reader because, like I said, I'm kind of antsy. Anyway, I'm 2/3 done. I think there's like 111 pages and I'm on 86. And I just got to the really good part. And I would recommend that if you're going to get her books, to watch her videos. If you've never watched her videos, maybe go and watch some of Magenta Pixie's videos so you kind of understand when you get the books that you're not completely lost, or if you're not into math or the understanding of quantum anything or multidimensional anything. I would recommend you watching some of her videos first, because it really helped me when I was reading it. I was like, yeah, I know about this because of her, because of watching it. Greg Prescott, great videos. He's awesome. Down to earth, wonderful videos in 5D. Check him out. And Flat Earth Paradise, Devin, still watch him, and he's awesome too. He knows his stuff. And you know what I've learned is these people that I'm kind of tuned into. And Neo Glimmer, love him too. Love you. He's great also. What I've found is the channels that I do watch, they're so different. They're so different type of people. And that is so cool. But you know what they have in common? They're all talking about the same things. Maybe not all in the same exact way, but they're all talking about the same things. And that's why it resonates with me that what all these people are saying is truth. And the best thing that I've learned is, if you really want to know truth, you go within and you ask yourself. You ask your higher self, source, angels, spirit guides. You ask them, and they're just a higher version or a version beside you and above you. They're all really you, but they're different kind of versions of yourself, but higher up, not just like on a linear 3D level. And so I've been doing that, and it's really working. And so I am mastering my matrix. So, yeah. And I've found a really good book. It's called the Plant Paradox book. Oh my gosh. Sorry about the wild hair. But anyway, I saw that Kelly Clarkson, if you're into her, she was heavy after having her children, really heavy. And she's kind of short little girl. So anyway, she had gained a lot of weight. Still beautiful, a beautiful soul. Everybody's beautiful in whatever size that they come in. So anyway, I love her. If I could meet anybody and just like have a beer, or not that I drink beer, but sit down, talk, have a meal with, it would be Kelly Clarkson. She's so down to earth. So anyway, I saw her and she had lost 40 pounds, and it was pretty quick. And she said that she found this book. I forget the doctor's name, Dr. Gundry or something like that. And so I looked it up and I saw the same book, and I was like, okay, this is cool. What he does is he lets you know all the foods that have high lectin levels, and which cause diabetes and, heart disease, leaky gut, IBS, all that stuff. So he gives you a list of foods that have a really low level, or if they have a high level, like beans, for instance, and legumes, that you pressure cook them and it gets the high lectin level out, which is harmful to you. And so instead of me just getting that book, he has a newer book and it's got recipes in it. So of course I'm going to buy the Plant Paradox cookbook because he's going to go over what it is anyway, and then he has all the recipes in it. So when I'm in a better financial place, I'm going to make some of the recipes. But I did get the book, and I'm very pleased. It is an adjustment. Dairy, I found out dairy has the most lectins. So bad for you, in so many ways, dairy, which I love dairy. I love cheese. I love anything dairy. I love ice cream. So he gives you great alternatives too. I love goat. I can have goat and sheep cheese, and goat cheese is delicious. And what's even better is they have goat ice cream made with goat milk. Oh my gosh. It's so good, and it's less fat than regular ice cream. So it's like no problem. If I don't feel like I'm lacking, missing out on anything, it's really been easy for me. And so I just started that a few days ago. And I'm actually asking my higher self, like, what's next? Because I'm newly separated from my husband, and I wish him the best. We still talk once in a while, and he's on his journey, and I'm on mine. And so, I think that's what caused us to go our separate ways ultimately. It's always, nitpicking stuff, but no, in the grand scheme of things, I'm on a different path than him. And that's okay. It worked for a while, but in the long term, we would each have to probably give up more than we were willing or wanted to make it work. And so, I'll always love him, and he's a good person. So anyway, I have a sore in my mouth, so if I'm talking different, that's a sore from me. I drink some fizzy water sometimes, and it doesn't mix with my chemistry. It causes me to have mouth sores. Anyway, it's my body's way of saying this isn't healthy. But anyway, so drinking a good amount of water, and walking. I've been walking with my dad some evenings. If it's not too muggy, or pretty muggy, we still walk. If it's not raining or soaked, we walk. And he doesn't walk that fast, but it's fine, and it's fun for now. And I haven't got out there and exercise where I am, because what I want to do for exercise is not really conducive to where I am. Anyway, so going back to Source, I've been reading her book, Magenta's book, and asking questions to myself, asking higher self, and I had been seeing these signs a lot. I have been seeing black bears, dreaming about black bears, and I'm like, what the hell? I never dream about bears. Anyway, there was several dreams where there was bears, probably about 3, and then I kept seeing commercials and all of a sudden about bears. I'm like, okay, is this a sign of where I should be moving to? And I got a resounding yes. So my whole family, my mom and dad used to take my sister and I every year to Gatlinburg, Tennessee, to the Smokies, the Smoky Mountains in Tennessee. It's in North Carolina too. And so that was my confirmation that that's kind of where I want to end up eventually. But right now, financially, I don't have a job yet. I've been helping my parents out. My van doesn't run very well. It needs thousands of dollars worth of work. And so she's kind of parked, and the insurance is paid on it, but I don't drive it much because I just don't want to break down. But I focus on, you're always going to get me there, girl. I love her. I'm always telling my van I love her when I drive it. And anyway, a lot of people could be freaking out with the situation that I'm in right now, but I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. I have a roof over my head right now. Yeah, it's my parents' house, and I'm here to help them. And any way I can, lighten the load a little bit for my dad, and just be there visiting with them from time to time. I have my own time, but when they're not resting, I'm spending some time with them, so it's nice. And they appreciate it, however little bit that I do, which isn't much. It's very little. But her knowing that I'm here, it makes it nicer for my mama. So anyway, I wanted to thank everybody for your positive words and thoughts and comments. And I appreciate everybody, every one of you. Thank you. And I just want you to know that you're not alone. You are not alone. You might think you're going through things alone, but you're not. You're totally not. We have interdimensional beings and all types of beings all around us all the time that we're not even aware of. Because we can't see them because we're in 3D and we're not vibrating at that frequency. Like tuning the radio, the old-fashioned, tuning thing. You're not alone. That's for sure. And even in your higher dimensions of yourself, you're with you. So don't ever feel like you're by yourself. Start talking to yourself. I got made fun of years ago. Oh, if you talk to yourself, you're crazy. Well, guess what? I answer myself too. So I guess I'm crazy. So I've been talking to myself for quite a while, and I like the answers I get. And just know that when you're talking, things hear you. Entities hear you. People hear you. God, Source hears you. So if you want your life to go better, look into possibly getting the Magenta Pixie Masters of the Matrix. That's the first one. Maybe start with that, see if it resonates with you, and see what happens, because your world is your world and you can control it however you want to. And being positive and grateful is how I get through things every day. I'm grateful for everything I have. So, people complain, oh, I don't have this or that. Well, you know what? Everybody has something. And I have a wonderful family. I have a wonderful life. And a whole second half of my life future to look forward to. And I get to do whatever I want. And so that is like empowering and exciting. So, yeah. So just know that you're not alone. And if you're feeling sad or down or depressed, message me. I'm here. I get a lot of kind of goofballs sometimes on Facebook, and they're usually men from I don't know where, not here. And they're just after one thing. They think it's a dating site. But I'm talking about truly, if you are a person who is in trouble, or you feel troubled or sad or depressed, please reach out and talk to someone. If not me, talk to somebody. And it's all about our perception of life. You can perceive things to look so much different than somebody else, and it's all about how you see it. And I know it sounds simple, but it's really true, how you can see things completely different from a different viewpoint, different perspective. So just food for thought. And wow, I've almost made it to 20 minutes just blabbing. Anyway, I love you guys, and please share this with your social media. I keep getting banned, shadow banned, banned from Facebook, and I don't even post. I rarely post my stuff, like one a day. Bam, I'm banned. I'm like, dude, I hate Facebook. I don't like Facebook. But some of my great groups are there, so I share my videos. Anyway, if you could share my video with resonating groups, I would appreciate it. And like and subscribe if you're not subscribed yet. I would appreciate it. Alright guys, I am really enjoying this little bit of wind, because here we don't get much wind. It's usually really stagnant, and this is amazing. See? Something else to be grateful for. I love it. Alright guys, take care, and leave a comment at the bottom. Tell me what you're feeling, what you're going through, if there's any ascension symptoms. I've been getting headaches also recently, but I think they're from other reasons. But mainly it's the sleep. I'm yawning at noon. I'm exhausted, and I'm like, why am I yawning? I slept good. I actually slept well last night. Anyway, yeah. So check out the QHHT, I think, or something like that. It's quantum healing therapy, hypnotherapy. sessions, and I'll put her link in the bottom because I can't think of her name at the moment. She's awesome. Oh my gosh, brain freeze. Anyway, because I have magenta on the mind, but Allison. Anyway, it's Allison something, and I am so sorry, Allison. I forgot your last name at the moment. I know it. It's just weird. Anyway, yeah, I need some ginkgo or something. Oh, it's Allison Co. I get things. It just takes me a minute to think. Allison Co's channel. She's awesome too. All right, guys. I love you all, and I will see you soon, hopefully. Bye.